Hello and welcome to Wednesday Word. Thank you for joining us again today as we continue to talk about leadership and the importance of godly leadership. I shared with you over the past several weeks just a few principles on leadership, some things the Lord has taught me over years of being in a leadership position. We talked about the importance of a godly leader leading out of his love relationship with Jesus. We also looked at the fact that a godly leader needs a God-given direction, a word from God, a vision from God, just following the truth of the Word of God and having a direction and a pathway to get there. Last week we talked about the importance of servant leadership, how that Jesus came not to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. The greatest leader ever modeled for us servant leadership. He washed the feet of his disciples. Today I want to share with you one other principle that I believe is vitally important in leadership, and that is seeking the counsel of others, learning to listen to other people's advice as we lead. In Proverbs 19, verse 20, we find these words. It says, "Listen to counsel and accept discipline, that you may be wise the rest of your days." You want to be wise the rest of your days? You want to make wise decisions as a leader? Listen to counsel. Listen to the advice of others. A couple things about that is that as a godly leader, I need to be willing to seek the advice and the counsel of others. One of the things I've realized over the years is that I don't know it all. I don't understand everything that's happening. So I need to be willing to have godly people in my life that I can seek their advice and I can seek their counsel. Also, I need to learn to listen to them. When they speak, I need to be listening to what they say. Oftentimes, we're not good listeners. We're probably better at talking than we are listening, but we can learn to listen. One of the things I've heard my wife say over and over again, that listening is a gift and that we can learn to be better listeners than we are. Stop thinking about what I'm going to say when they stop and really listen to what they have to say. You see, a godly leader seeks the advice of others. A godly leader learns to listen when other people are talking. And the third thing that I would say about seeking the advice of others is God has placed people in our lives that know more than us. God has put people in our life that look at things from a different perspective. God has placed people in our life for a reason, to learn from. Be a good listener. Seek the advice of others. Learn from other godly people how to lead. I encourage you, be a godly leader. Man, seek the advice of others. Listen to what they say. Understand God's placed people in your life for a reason, and one of those reasons is to learn from them. I pray that today that we would lead people to Jesus. I pray today that we would lead as Jesus would have us lead, that we would lead empowered by the Spirit of God. We would lead people to walk in the truth and the ways of God. Go be a godly leader today. Let Jesus be Jesus in you as you lead. Have a blessed day.